Limitation of political obligation. So first is the strong and stable government. The government should be strong and stable. It should be able to force any challenges to its authority in the internal and external fields. Weak government should not control the people effectively. A strong government could protect the people, uphold their rights, and promote the general happiness of the welfare. So first is the strong and stable government. Second is the public opinion. So here people should have the faith in the government's policies and its ability to realize the targets fixed by it. The law passed by the government should represent the will of the people. It should be responsive to public opinion and responsible to the legislatures. If the law passed by the state are against the people, they express their displeasure by agitations and sometimes revolt against people, and the potential obligation will be damaged. Second is the public opinion. Third reason is the unjust laws. Sometimes the government pass the unjust laws and with their brute majority in the legislature, with under the pressure of some interested groups. Though people have to obey the laws, whether they are good or bad, people revolt against the bad laws by their nature. Under the unbearable circumstances created by injustice and the bad laws, people disobey the such laws, unjust laws. Fourth is about the discriminative laws. The state has to treat all alike and should follow the policy of equality. If the government favors a section of a people and makes laws for their interest, the people revolt against such government. Discriminatory policies of the state acts as a limitation against the political obligation. Fourth is the discriminative laws. Fifth is about the minorities. Minorities should feel a sense of security. In every state there shall be certain minorities. Minorities should be provided and facilities to keep their culture alive. The constitution and the laws uphold the rights of all and do not show any negligence towards the minorities. The minorities in India, like the Muslim and Hindus in Pakistan, vote against the party in power when they feel that the party in power neglected them. Discrimination against the minority becomes a limitation over a political obligation. Sixth is the needs of a dynamic society. The government shall pass the law which clearly meet the needs of a dynamic society. People should feel laws that they need such law, and therefore obeying them would be in their own interest. Laws should be rational. Violation of a fundamental right. Fundamental rights are the soul of democracy. People feel that their rights should be protected. Rights and duties are the two sides of a same coin. If the government neglects their rights, people revolt against such government. Excess tax. Tax should be levied keeping in view the principle of a maximum satisfaction. The taxation should be within the taxable capacity of a people. The government should be very cautious in imposing tax. It should follow the canons of taxation. Ninth is about the privileges and immunities. Government, in the interest of the public, grants some privileges to certain section of the public. If such privileges and immunities exceeds beyond some extent, the general public will notice with them unpleasure, and it might become hindrance in a political obligation. So here we have seen the limitation of political obligation. First of all, strong and stable government should be there. Then only it can handle the citizens. Public opinion is very important, so government should respect to public opinion. Next is about the if the unjust and discriminatory laws are implemented by the government, then the people will disobey them. Then the minorities should be respected, and the needs of a dynamic society means according to the modern society the laws should be implemented. The laws should be rational. If violation of fundamental rights is done, then people will revolt against it. Excess tax should be not there. According to the capacity of the person, the taxes should be implemented on them, and the privileges and immunities. If more privileges are provided to certain section, then people from the other section will revolt against this. These are the limitations of political obligation. Next is about the right to resist the methods of disobedience. First is the Gandhian methods of disobedience.